Today we're going to look at the last portion of BIM Takeoff. We're going to pick a predefined item from the list and then we do some customization. Basically, we're combining what we learned in the previous two sessions, but more importantly is to look at the design information inside of the model. And the example we're going to look at today is drywall, the gypsum board. And what we do is to look at design information on level 1 floor plan. And you can see some of the walls have the design information already by the, even inside of the name, we can see the interior wall is mostly 5/8 gypsum wall board on both sides. But for outside wall, you will need to look into this a little bit further. Click on select one section of outside wall and then click on edit type and then look at the structure. You will see the drywall is half inch. It's half inch. Click cancel to get out, and now we're actually going to do the wall. Go to view, schedules, and then material takeoff. Again, from the list, we pick walls and click OK. And pick your fields, assembly code, description, family and the type. And then the wall will need some dimension like length. We don't have anything for height, so we're going to pick area. In addition to area, we also want to pick material area. And finally, don't forget the material name. Take a look at the list to see if you missed anything. If not, then go to filter. And usually we will have to specify the material name. If we keep the equal, and then unfortunately we have two options, we can only pick one. So, but we do want to include both because both of them, they have gypsum wallboard. So what you do is change equals to contains, and then manually you are going to type gypsum. Make sure you don't make a typo. It says GYPSUM. The next thing you do is go to sorting and grouping and then check grand total. Finally, as usual, we are trying to add up the total by go to formatting, but for the area, you cannot do it. You can only do that for material area. Okay, so now click OK and see what you have. So the schedule will include everything for gypsum wallboard. That includes interior and exterior. You will notice the area and the material area, sometimes they're the same, and in some other lines, we're looking at the ratio of 1 to 2. So why there is a difference? Sometimes they're the same, sometimes they're not. I will leave this to you to figure out. And also, you might have to organize the data a little bit because we have the outside wall, we also have the interior wall, and on top of that, we also have the gypsum wallboard on the ceiling, which you will have to do another schedule. I think that's all I want to talk about for today, and this concludes the short introduction to BIM Takeoff. Of course, we will have to learn something more advanced in the future. For example, what happened to the concrete form work area or concrete volume, and how many tons of structural steel will be inside of this building. And apparently those things will have to be covered by another course.